It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag, it's the emblem for me and for you.
Welcome everyone and welcome back and welcome.
Oh.
There we go, another viral TikTok.
Suck at the intros. How do I still do the intros? Welcome. Oh, shut up. Welcome everyone back to the Parkfield podcast. Thank you again to O'Brien Real Estate, Keysborough, and MV Play Streaming for sponsoring this podcast. I don't know why they do, but they have. Once again, as always, I'm joined by our on and off field leader, Stephen Shootbag Cannon. How can I do? Welcome, mate.
Thanks, mate. Oh, geez, that's one of the great intros, that one, Poddy. You took your time. Oh, no, don't hit record yet. Oh, God. What
Jordan Hill, hello.
Why does Cano get this really nice intro and then I just
I'm
get
over it. I'm over this.
Jordan
already.
Hill?
Okay.
All right, hi.
Parkfield women's wicketkeeper Jordan Hill. Welcome.
Hello.
Parkfield Roundhead.
To me.
And our special guest today he's the most requested guest ever, and all the requests have been by himself. Welcome.
It's so true.
Welcome, Nico Jeffery. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, pretty good, guys. How you guys going? Good to be here.
Terrible.
Good to have you, mate.
Long time listener, first time guest.
This isn't the Marty Sheargold show, mate.
This isn't SEN with Sully calling in.
Oh, sorry.
Long time listener, many time caller. Okay. We got a podcast to do.
Yes, that's what
Thanks,
we're
pal.
Cool. We played cricket on the weekend. Some of us played cricket on the weekend. I think everyone except for the twos played, and the women's.
Yeah.
Some of the women's, the 18-year-old women.
Do you want to have another go, mate?
I don't know. People played cricket on the weekend. We'll go through the match reports for the people who did play cricket on the weekend. Cano, take it away.
Thank you. Yes, the ones hosted Cranbourne at home. Cranbourne, very good side. Couple of very good players. One, including the Gartside medalist from last year, Peter Sweeney. Unfortunately, we lost the toss, had to bat first. Now, DDCA rules with the rain, if it rains and you lose overs, basically the first batting team gets disadvantaged because their innings gets halved or reduced. So the tempo of your innings is affected. But good effort by the lads to hit out at the end and get us to 128. Good score at Parkfield, especially for 28 overs of batting. Exceptional start from the lads. Nate Dogg and Dishi Malalalala Sekara, who got a 50, the first 50 for the year for the club. So well done, Dishi boy. And finished on 128 and pretty much just bowled and fielded the house down, the boys. Really good effort from all, even spread of wickets. Really choked Cranbourne up and restricted them to, 126 or something like that, I believe. So we won by a couple of runs in the end off the last over with new little superstar Hansi closing out in the last over, only going for a couple of runs. And great effort. Really stirring win by the lads. And one that'll set us up for the year. We're blowing out the cobwebs now and we're good to go.
Good, yeah, it was a great win. It was good for everyone to be able to get down and watch that because it was a tense last few overs. Nico bowling at the death there, you pegged it back quite a bit. What were your thoughts on those last final overs of the match?
I felt we bowled pretty well, kept him relatively quiet. There was a couple of run-outs that were pretty crucial. That's good. And Hansi bowled pretty well at the end to seal the game. Did his job, which is what we want, and got the W. Head on to next week.
Lovely. Media trained.
All that media trained again. Well played.
Good. Hansi looks like a absolute match winner, doesn't he? He can do it all.
He was good, the boy. He was good. Machan.
Okay. So yep, good win. Onto the twos. We did the toss. Went to debate. Started to rain. I think because you guys started at 12:30, you probably got on, and then it started to rain at about just before 1 when we're supposed to get on. And so we couldn't get on. Waited around, had the covers on, peeled the covers off, getting ready to pad up, got a few throwdowns, and then covers back on. Got to about 3:30. It would have been a 2020. Both captains decided to call it and say no cricket for the day, which was I'm stoked. Thumbs up. Good stuff, boys. Good decision. And then 3:40, sunshine on the way back to Parkfield. So I don't know, missed it by 10 minutes. So well done, Daniel. Stoked. So no game for the twos.
Is there a story to come out of the toss from the weekend? From Danny?
No?
I believe Danny won the toss.
Yeah.
And then had to run over to the group and ask him what he wanted to do.
That was the week before.
Righto.
And I brought it up on the podcast the week before, Cano. So you're a week delayed there, big fella.
No, that's all right, mate. I'm
Just checking, just testing you.
Old machine. All right. So our previous guest, Dave Smith, has given me a rundown on the thirds. So they started in the rain and then did not stop the whole day. So I don't know if that's legal, but that's what they did. Turf 5 bowled, chased a lot of balls. Matty bowled well with a cake of soap. Ray got a wicket, should have had 2. Anne was our best fielder, and Manuel was our best bat, and we got pumped. Cool.
Lovely.
Nice and short from Swizz. That was awesome. And one day ones, which I'm going to talk very slowly because I don't have the game up on my phone as of yet. But one day ones played against Fountain Gate Gold. We batted second. So Fountain Gate batted first, made 166. Dags took 2 far. Tilly took 4 far, actually. I didn't hear this.
Tilly!
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Good on him.
I think he was bowling offies.
Mate, he can bowl what he wants.
Bowls whatever he wants. Yeah, he took 4 far. And yeah, looked good. Reno had to leave early and got whacked. And then we went to bat. Unfortunately, couldn't chase them down, but Reno made 42, opened the batting. We had a few girls playing this team because we're a bit short on numbers. So we had Brody open the batting as well. And then Tilly made 36 not out at the end.
Mate,
Man of the match.
get him up the grade.
Man of the match and a loss. So well done.
Get him up the grades.
Also, Bob Butler played and fielded
Oh.
apparently.
Good on
It
him.
was unbelievable. So that is our one day ones. And our under 18 girls played. Nilu, our skipper, superstar, future of Parkfield, won the toss, sent them into bat, which is big call as a captain to send them into bat. They batted and they made 114. We went out to bat. We were 1 for 60 off 10. Sienna made 24, retired, and Tasha played a really important innings. And then we chased it down off the last ball. So a win to the under 18 girls.
Cracking game.
Nice.
Yep. Awesome stuff. Cano, did we have any juniors?
That would be a great question to ask the coaches or someone that. Well, I guess I am the My Cricket Guru.
I don't think there was a game. Actually, maybe there was.
It's gonna
On
be
My Cricket, if you want to check.
What was the date? Was it the 18th of November? Yeah, we
Yeah.
played against Keysborough. We played against Keysborough.
Which
We
one?
lost.
Peterborough has 3 sides.
Yeah, we lost.
Bugger. Let's leave it at that.
But that's okay.
That's
Uh,
right. We lost
yeah.
11 wickets.
Yeah, we lost 11 wickets for 50 and they lost 2 for 180.
Interesting.
So you could say it was a nail biter. It's not what it's about. It's just about blooding the youth.
That's right. That's right.
It's about fun.
Thanks,
With-
match report's done. Girls didn't play.
Women.
There you go. the women didn't play. Let's get on to why we're here. Nico, he's begged to be on this podcast, and he's finally here and weaseled his way in because we had 7 blokes cancelled today. So, like, geez, we should call Nico. It's a joke, mate. Don't take it too seriously. We're stoked to have you on, mate. I'll kick this off. So during these interview portions, we get
Easy for you to say.
we get to know a bit about you and your past. So you played your junior cricket at Murrumbina, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
How was your time there?
It was good. I started when I was 7, and I just went down to Murrumbina because it's the closest one to home, and yeah, I was there for 5 or so years before I moved on to other clubs and bigger and better things, I guess.
Cool. What'd you do when you were at Murrumbina? Bat, bowl, keep, field?
That's probably the last time I was a known batter, I guess.
Really?
No, you did a bit of everything back then. I actually started off, bowling pace. I've been bowl spin my whole life. That was due to Warney, I guess you could say. But yeah, I was beast on wheels, and then actually batting the top 4. So that was good. That was fun.
Interesting. So you just mentioned Warney. Was he an influence in your switch to spin bowling?
Yes, he was. Yeah, like he was probably one of my favourite players to watch, bowling wise. And then obviously I was like, leg spin's too hard, so I'm just going to bowl off. He's a lot easier. So, yeah.
Fair call.
That is fair cool. So at what age did you move to McKinnon?
Probably 13, because 12 or 13. I played a few years of under 14s there. Won a grand final in my first year, I think it was there, with like only 9 players or something like that. So that was good. And then I've actually got that on DVD somewhere. That was pretty.
Oh.
I don't watch it anymore. I don't know where it is, but I had it on DVD.
Okay.
That'll be a thumbs yes. So what grade was that flag?
That was under 14s.
At McKinnon.
Yeah, at McKinnon.
Okay, cool. How was your seniors at McKinnon? How'd that go for you?
Well, I started from the bottom, I guess. Did my years in the 6s, the 5ths, the 4ths. Took had a ball with those guys. Loved the boys at McKinnon. They were great. I was there for maybe 10 or so years. Worked my way up, playing the 2s. Then finally got a gig in the 1s after doing the hard yards at the bottom, and it was fun. Yeah, good times.
Yeah, awesome. How old are you when you went to go make the move to Premier, and what was your reasoning behind making the switch?
What year was that? I think it was 2005. No, it would have been 2014. I think it was 14, something like that. Probably the reason why I went there is because, the whole time at McKinnon, the last 10 years or whatever it was, Stubbsy was playing at Hawthorn Monash, and every year he'd tell me to come down and play Premier, and I'm pretty loyal to my sports and in general. So I was like, nah, not even. I love McKinnon. Then eventually he twisted my arm enough, and I said, right, I will go down and give Premier a go and play a few games with him. But yeah, and that was fun.
Rest is history.
Rest is history, I guess. Yeah.
What was your highlight playing Premier cricket?
Like I said, I went in there with no real expectation. I went try my best to give everything a go, grab it by 2 hands and give it a red hot crack. And then I just performed well. I guess I'm not trying to pump my own tires. I would do that enough, but
yes,
no, you're right. I am. No, but I just performed well. I just performed well, I guess. And then, I didn't expect it, but I got a gig in the 1s, and that was surprising. And then, so it was pretty funny. I came down to play with Stubbs and only played a handful of games with him and played 1s. He stayed in the 3rds. Unlucky champ.
Stop that, Hans. Stop that, Hans.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Pisser. Oh my god. So did you end up telling us your best memory or experience? Did you?
Playing 1s was pretty good, but probably the one that stands out is when my best bowling figures at district were in the twos. I've got 4 for against, was it Daniel? I think it was something like that. But I won us the game, so that was pretty cool. But just the experience, I guess, like that was probably my best memory. But just the experience in that environment, not expected to play ones and actually getting in there and learning from all those kind of people and playing against, international superstars, like that was pretty cool as well. Seeing how they go about their thing, even most of the time we get slogged around. So go, oh gee, they bet all right, So it was pretty fun watching them and just learning from everyone.
Do you want to do some name drops? Who did you play against?
I played against Maxwell. He was laughing at me actually from cover when I was batting.
Because your head?
Probably just the way I batted, I guess. Probably everything in general, I guess.
Yeah. Right.
Played against Bobby Quiney. Should have had him out too. He sneaked off the first slip and ducked the ball. And I was like, what are you doing, Peanut? Anyway. Clint Mackay, got him out. So that was pretty cool. I think I played against Peter Hanscom as well. Who else did I play? Yeah. Oh.
That's all right. You don't have to name them all.
Hang on.
Too many names, I don't know.
You've got an international scalp. International scalp. Clint Mackay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Did he ever play Test cricket? I know he definitely played ODIs.
Yeah. No,
I think he might have had a couple of tests.
Yeah.
There you go, mate. Jeez, just getting Test cricketers out.
I'm not like
he's still playing at Brown, I think.
he was at Essendon when
From Essendon.
Yeah, I don't know if he moved or not.
Yeah, I think he's captain at the moment. Yeah, cool. Nah, awesome, mate. I'd love to hear about your cricketing career so far. Awesome. Jordan Hill.
Hey, Nico. Lovely to have you here. We'll just go back to your juniors for a sec. So Ken actually had to explain to me what this was because I had no idea. But do you want to talk a little about the Crusaders and how that came about?
Oh, yes, Crusaders. I got into that through a bloke at McKinnon, Peter Marshall, who was mates with Swan Richards, and Crusaders is pretty much a side that go to all the high schools and like teach the kids how to play turf with cricket and stuff. And every year, so I played a few games of that. So that was cool. I actually got to play a game with Murph Hughes. I was in second slip next to the guy, so that was pretty funny. And that game, after the game, I think we smashed them. I took 3 for, just stock standard. But
how old are you?
How old was I?
Because it's a junior thing, isn't it?
No,
not always.
No, not always. Nah.
He was in the junior team, but he was 28 at the time.
Oh, God.
No wonder he got 3.
That was, what was that? That was like, 18 maybe, something like that. No, it would have been 16 or something like that. I don't know.
That's
somewhere around there. Yeah. Something like that. But anyway, after this quick thing, after the game, Murphy's go in the rooms and he said, righto, you go, boys. There's a box of piss there. You either grab a beer, the rest of you can F off. So that was pretty funny. But going back to that, you do that. But each year they go on a tour. They go 5 weeks. They go 2 weeks in parts of Europe and parts of England. So, I at the end of my apprenticeship, that was 2013. I went on that, so I would have been 23. They released me from my apprenticeship as a greenskeeper, and then I didn't get another job. So then I tried to get another job, but then I was going overseas anyway. So I went overseas for 5 weeks and played in Europe, played in Budapest, Italy, Venice, and then 3 weeks in England. So that was pretty good. That was probably an unbelievable experience. That we just spent the whole 5 weeks drinking beers. And at one point, I think I got told off for drinking too many beers, and I told Swan politely, "You can go get stuffed. I'm going to keep drinking beers because I'm having a good time." So I played the most games on tour. I played 19 games in 5 weeks.
Wow!
Bloody hell!
Yeah. So that was probably one of the best 5 weeks I've ever had, I reckon.
Yeah, that sounds incredible.
19 games while pissed. That's impressive.
Yeah.
You know what they say? When in Rome, drink beers.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah.
What Nico says apparently.
Someone says that somewhere, I guess.
When in Venice, get pissed. You're in a lovely country, and all you're doing is you got any VBs here or what?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't care. Didn't care. They had a hard time understanding me. I was like, "Hey, you going, mate? Can I have a beer?" They just looked at me funny.
Was
Said,
that you?
"Alcohol."
Were you doing a gondola ride with Merv? Was that you paddling Merv Hughes around on a gondola in Venice?
Oh,
Or?
probably.
I could see you in the stripy t-shirt sitting on the
I
back.
was singing romantic songs to him.
Oh, brilliant.
All right. Cool. That sounds incredible, actually. So do you want to tell us about how you ended up in Parkfield? Who brought you down? When was it? What vibes did you get from us?
Well, yeah, I played Premier for 3 years, and then after the third year, all my mates, so acquaintances, I guess you could say, like Cano, Stubbs, they all sort of left, and I was like, well, I want to stay at District, but then not that I didn't like the boys at District. I went to District to play with Cano and Stubbsy and all those kind of lads. So they all came, they left, and I had a decision to make whether to stay at District, go back to McKinnon, or come to Parkfield. And I love McKinnon, but all the boys that I played with back in the day stopped playing. So I thought I'd give Parkfield a go. And that was 5 years ago now. So I'm still here and Parkfield for life now, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Can't
Rest
get
is
rid of me now,
history.
boys. Unlucky.
Their losses
Cool.
our game,
Yeah.
The daily
Cool.
has stood still.
What was that?
mate. What was that, host?
Oh
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Okay.
And I've also heard that you actually went to school with one of our own, Ryan Nagara. Is this true?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was a Parkfield boy until I met Shaq, I guess. And I didn't make the connection that they were brothers until someone, I think, name dropped and said, "Oh, really? I know Ryan." So, yeah, that was pretty funny. Small
so
world, I guess.
Yeah. So you could have been at Parkfield earlier, but you just chose not to come.
I didn't know about Parkfield earlier, so
Okay.
It is.
maybe.
And so speaking of Parkfield, you've been here for 5 years now. What do you love most about the club?
I just love everyone at the club. Everyone's welcoming. Everyone gets along with everyone, and the more important thing, I think everyone likes a beer. So that's it's always good. But I like the culture. There's no real cliques. Everyone gets along with everyone. Everyone have to shoot the breeze with everyone and talk a bit of banter and all that kind of stuff, which is what you want at a sporting club / career club. But yeah, so it's always fun.
Absolutely. And do you have a favourite moment from Parkfield in your 5 years?
There's one correct
Probably,
answer, only one. Don't bring up any other one.
yeah, probably the grand final.
Which one?
If you brought up
the
winning
one.
the award, I would have cracked it.
What's that?
If you brought up winning the bowling or making a team of the year, I would have cracked it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. No, the grand final was the best. It was an unbelievable year. So yeah, loved it.
Awesome. Well, that's it from me. Cano, do you want to take over?
Oh, I don't want to, but I will.
Fair enough.
Right, for those of you playing along at home, he's a bit of a different operator, our man, old Nico Jeffery. Mate, if you could just talk us through the life-size cutout of Shawn Michaels
Yeah.
you, have at your house.
Yeah. Do you want to go see him?
I think the YouTube viewers need to see this. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Go for a bit of water. I'm in the.
Roaming Nico, what can go wrong? Jesus, I hope all the doors are shut. I don't want to see what's in that spare room.
Is this Shawn Michaels?
The heartbreak kid.
Nico Jonathan.
Today, Nico.
There we go. There it is. Got the movie hat on. Got all
The medals and everything.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
What is that?
I should bring this to Parkfield, just so people get annoyed at me. I got a half size cut out of me as well. That was from the COVID years in footy.
Oh wow.
Oh, this is brilliant. Well played. Well played.
Yeah.
So, do you want to talk us through why on earth you have a life-size cut out of a wrestler in your house with your medals?
Why wouldn't you? As if you wouldn't want that. No. I don't know. He's my favourite wrestler. Everyone sort of knows I'm a big wrestling fan.
Joking.
Didn't know.
Yeah. What's that?
Nothing.
So yeah, I was at Chatty one day. I can't remember what store it was, but I saw this life-size cutout and I had to have it, so I bought it. Best $30 I ever spent.
Were they selling it, or was it just on display and you asked them if you could buy it?
They were selling it. They had cutouts of like all celebrities, like movie stars and all that kind of stuff. So that was good. And first day I got it in my old house. As you walk in the front door, there's like a living room, and I thought I'd play a bit of a prank on my parents. I put the cutout in the doorway there, and he got home and just saw Sean staring at him. He just stood still. He was scared the daylights out of him. He called me up and said, "Yeah, good joke." I was like, "That was funny." I was just on the ground laughing. And then we had a whole bunch of cup days. We used to do Melbourne Cup days at our place. We put him in the toilet a few times. So people would walk in and go, "Oh, sorry, dude." Yeah, the daylights out of it. That was very funny. But yeah, there was a few nights where he'd be like in the living room at my other place. So you go downstairs to like get a drink at night. You just see this figure in the corner of the eye. It used to scare the daylights out of me and other people. So that was it's always a bit of fun.
Oh my lordy!
Not a lot of daylight left when Shawn Michaels is around.
What I want to know, Nico. A few years ago, when you were at Parkfield, you ventured wearing the Shawn Michaels cross.
This is a video nasty episode. You got to watch this episode on YouTube. You can't.
Oh, Spotify just doesn't do it justice.
No.
I just remembered end of season when you came dressed up as Shawn Michaels and you were doing the bloody sweet chin music kick in the middle of the ground, in the middle of the cricket ground at T.
That's right.
Up on the hill.
They had the cowboy boots and everything. I found them.
Cowboy boots and everything.
I found that the other day. They could probably make an appearance Saturday night too, I reckon.
Oh no. Back on track here. Speaking about your love for wrestling, a few years back you were at Parkfield and you went on a trip with the in-laws to America. And I think you're in New York State and you went and watched WrestleMania or some
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
Get it right, Cano. All right.
Gosh, everyone knows that.
Yeah. Now, by my dates, I reckon you were gone for no more than 2 weeks. Do you want to just tell us what the hell happened over there and how you came back about 15 kilos lighter in 14 days?
15 kilos lighter.
Lighter.
Heavier. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, their portion sizes over there are pretty huge. So you don't realize that. You find that out the hard way. But spend the whole time drinking and eating, and you just get accustomed to the portion size, and then I guess you wake up fat and look like you're pregnant. So
oh, welcome back, Buffet Jeffrey.
yeah.
Brilliant. Mate, couple of honourable things that you do. I feel like you're always early. And one other thing you do, when you do commit to a club or a side, you do purchase all their merchandise. Is there any items of Parkfield's merchandise that you don't yet own?
No, I think I've got it all.
Singlet.
Somewhere I've got the singlet.
Oh,
It's
no.
around somewhere. I've got to clean up and find it. I think I've lost it all as well.
Do you have a women's playing shirt?
I was going to say, I reckon he's stashing that somewhere as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That was what was going to come out for the clubwear theme on the weekend, Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm glad I wasn't
Yes.
there when I asked. Everyone asked that same question.
Now, I have a true or false question to ask you, Nick. Anzac Day footy match this year. I had a cheeky little birdie message me directly asking if you were at the football. Now I say were as in a past tense. Were you there and were you escorted out of the venue?
No comment.
No, it's a true or false question.
Yes, I was there.
Yes, true. Excellent. Excellent. Now, again, for those of you playing along at home, seems like a lovely guy, this Nico. Wait till you go watch sport with him. he takes on another form. He's a very aggressive man. So I find that quite funny that you were barracking for the shitty Bombers that much that you got booted.
I'll jump in quickly. You say he's an angry man around sport. Nico, another true or false? When playing golf at your home course, which you greenskeep at, did you or did you not hit the ball into a tree and then get so mad at the tree, rip the branch off the tree that you hit, so that next time it wouldn't be there? And then say, I'll pick that up Monday.
Well, the tree branch is in the way. I got told by the boss earlier the week to get rid of that branch. I was just doing overtime, a little bit of overtime. So that's why I did that. No harm done to the tree. The tree's still standing there, mate, so it's okay.
Oh, brilliant.
I hope your boss doesn't listen to this.
I don't know. I hope not either. Otherwise, I've got no job tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty safe.
Oh,
Just a joke,
go back to England.
joke. It wasn't me, it was Poddy.
When's the next Crusaders tour, mate? If you get sacked, you'll be off again. Right, now, back on track here again. Earlier this year, after about 13 attempts, you got married. So congratulations from all of us at Parkfield and on the podcast for the marriage to the beautiful Mel, who we all love, and who is one of the keenest supporters of her partner. She's down every week watching the cricket. She'll sit there and watch and support you, something that some of us really wish we had the same support.
Oh, God.
It's, mate, there is something that it would be a miss if I didn't bring it up, and our first guest, David Payne, would really be upset with me if I didn't bring it up. Talk us through KFC gate.
Don't
Yeah,
do it. Don't do it.
very infamous day. Was it the last cup day before COVID or the
Cup, yeah.
I
Yeah.
just got a text message off my partner. She heard that. So, yes, got her.
And then you hear the front door closing, she's out.
She's gone. Finally come to her senses. Got her citizenship. Bang, she's off.
Bang. She got the green card. Got a box of VB, she's out of there.
Oh, talk us through KFC gate, mate.
KFC, yeah, the infamous KFC gate, I guess you could say. I think it was the last cup day before COVID, I think hit. Anyway, it was a cup day at Parkfield, the big event that we like to do. Got to the end of the day, I had a couple of beers because I hate drinking beers. Anyway, so I was pretty pissed. And I think it was Jordan Hill was like, Nico, do you want any KFC? I was like, yes, I do. Thanks for asking. And then obviously, hindsight being 2020, I probably should have asked Mel, do you want any KFC? Because I got my box of KFC. She was ready to go. And then I said, she said, why didn't you ask me? And I said, well, you're on a diet. You're going to say no anyway. So I just thought I'd skip the message and just go straight to the answer. And she's like, it doesn't matter. So, yeah. And then I thought she went off for me. She went to the bathroom. I didn't know that. And I called her a name that rhymes with witch. She called me a artard, so that was fun, and it was probably the quietest Uber ride home, the quietest we've been for half an hour in our entire life. So yeah, there you go.
I love how you've just so delicately put that whole story to keep it to the podcast and to dig yourself out of the hole that I sort of dug for you. So well
It
played.
was constructed very well.
It's so hard to listen to that story to this day.
I'm
I'm
squirming.
cringing.
In there, I was like,
Oh.
Be thankful you went in the Uber. All I can say is that much.
There was probably also like 10 people that saw this happen as well.
Yeah, there was like 10 people.
Really
Everyone
awkward.
was sitting quietly. And
day.
it's probably the slowest I've ever eaten my KFC because I was like, no. Yeah, there was about 15 people all looking at us, probably with the popcorn in the background.
Oh, mate, looking at your bucket hat just reminds me of the time you tried to meet me at the Village Bell Hotel in St Kilda in your orange Hooters hoodie, and security wouldn't let you in. So you
He
took
let me in the sports bar area, and then I had, because I didn't know we were going out. So we let go to the sports bar area. They had a Metallica top on, black one. And so you can't go upstairs. So I had to turn my Metallica top inside out, rip the tag off, and we were able to go upstairs and dance the night away. Sucked in security.
Oh, that was brilliant. That was brilliant. Mate, final one from me. Finish off pumping your tyres up, mate. A couple of years ago now, semi-final, grand final at Turf 3. One of the best wins that I've ever been a part of. We scratched our way to, what did we end up making, Nick? 109 or something on a
109, yeah.
diabolical wicket. Ball was jumping around all over the place. Yourself and big sexy Roshan Kure put on 16 or 20 for the last wicket, which is one of the biggest partnerships of the day to get us to that total. And then we come back the next day and Curator had been cut the wicket, rolled the wicket dead flat, sun was out.
All the divots in.
Nicely, absolute road of a wicket.
Yeah.
And to come back from that and win the game. But I have to admit, a lot of that was on the back of your efforts that day, mate. Was it 6 for in the semi-final? Yep. 6 for.
6 for 25.
6 for 25. Of course you know that. And so you should, to be fair. Do you want to talk us through that and sort of how you remember that day, the semi-final?
Well, yeah, I think we were in a bit of stick, actually. I think they were 4 for 60 odd or something like that. I think they were cruising. Yeah. And then I don't know, I didn't really think about it too much. I was just like, I've got a job. Like, I didn't expect to get 6 for it. It was good that it happened, but obviously I just want to do my best for the team and got a job to do. And I think, yeah, Cano chucked us the ball and I said, well, I'm just going to try bowl as straight as I can. Bowling to, yeah, just everything came out well and just stuff went our way that day. And yeah, I remember getting that last wicket and everyone getting around me and going nuts. It was the nicest everyone's been to me at Parkfield ever. So that was fun. But just the bowling, I think everyone from that 4 for 60 till we got them out for 104, I think it was. I think just everyone bowled really well. Yeah, I took all the wickets, but it really was a team effort. And like I said, it was probably one of the best games and best wins I've ever been a part of ever in my whole creating career. So that was good.
Nah, that was one of the great days and still probably the best win I've ever been a part of.
That video that Swizz did as well the last week, I still watched that a few times. That's special.
Of course you did.
I forgot he did that video, but I'm sure you've got it there on just queued up, ready to go. The next question would be the following week we make the grand final at Keysborough against Silverton. Different story. We ended up bowling first and yeah, pretty soon brought you on after, man in form. So brought you on from the club rooms end, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah, club rooms end. Yep.
Yeah. And proceeded to take 7 wickets in a grand final. I believe you got player of the match.
Yep.
You did. Well done. Yep. Do you want to talk us through that day and how that went?
I guess carried over from the last week. Everything came out beautifully. Where I wanted to put the ball, how I wanted to deliver, how I wanted to bowl, came out beautiful. And again, things just went my way. And you have those days, you just got to go with it. And yeah, so it was good. Me and Goody were a part of a 10-wicket partnership. I took 7, he took 3. So that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then we got him out for 142, I think it was. And then yours truly, like not yours truly, Cano, I mean, got 40, match winning 40, I guess you could say as well.
I think it was 31, but 40 sounds good, mate. Yeah, 40 on. 40 not out, me and my stepbrother, Wayne Pereira.
Oh, wait, stepbrother Wayne Pereira. So that was good.
Love it. Love the chassis. Mate, and to be fair to you, you didn't leave your good form and good spells of bowling there in Turf 3. As we've climbed up into Turf 2, you've led from the front with the ball. I think both seasons you've made Team of the Year. Once 12th man, which doesn't really count, but we'll count it for the sake of the podcast. But
Team of the Year, so that's all right.
Yeah, mate, Team of the Year twice. And I think you were second in the wickets, only to Shawnee Weir from Dandy West in the first season of Turf 2. So step up in quality of cricket, and you're still up to the task. So, mate, something to hang your hat on. And yeah, we're stoked to have you at the club, mate. Good cricketer, cracking lad, and yeah, really good for bar sales. So we're happy.
Yeah.
Also, committee member for the last 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah. 2 or 3 years, I think.
And bar manager for those 2 years as well. So does a lot of work behind the scenes as well, Nicholas.
Yeah.
Unbelievable man. Does a lot for the club. Beautiful. That was nice. That was Nico, I'm not gonna lie, better than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh. Easily. How many podcasts have you done? Easily in the top 20.
Yeah, we've done 17.
Top 17.
Old
Best one. Hurry, the
season
best
pass
one
Jeffrey.
you've done. Huh?
Old season pass, Jeffrey.
Season pass. I was still
Hey.
screwed. I wanted to go to Dream World.
I'll tell you one thing that I left out was one of your greatest achievements was worst on trip. The cricket trip in 2015 when we awarded you with the fairy wings for being worst on.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Was real happy about it too, Pondy.
Was he?
Oh, filthy.
Oh,
Filthy.
King of
Mate.
the floor.
If it was at the MCG on Anzac Day, out. Out him. Out him. Anyway, that's enough from me, mate. Take it away, Pondy.
Yeah, cool. Great stuff. We've got a big event coming up on the weekend, something that has been around for a while. Jordy, do you want to run us through what we have upcoming?
Yep, so we've got Miss Parkfield, as I've been saying for the past couple weeks, on the Poddy and at every training. So tickets are still available online, so go grab them. We'd love to see you all down. Like, no joke, it's going to be an absolutely amazing night, full of laughs. And yeah, if you haven't seen, Pondy's been posting some profiles on the Facebook page in the players only. So go have a read of them, have a laugh. But that's just going to give you a little bit of insight into who we have competing on the weekend. And then next after that, we've got our Ladies' Day. So tickets can still be purchased through the event page, and that'll be on the 10th of December.
Nice. Might stop raining by then.
Maybe.
Oh,
No,
bloody
definitely
hope
not.
so.
Might.
Well, it's apparently it's raining Sunday, which our game's been moved to as well.
Excellent.
Excellent. No, you know what?
Rain Saturday
I have a
as well.
problem with it. We're getting hammered Saturday night. Look, if HSD listening to this, the twos will be hungover. So pick your thirds if you want. You're gonna win anyway.
Terrible message to say.
He's just downplaying it. It's really downplaying it. It's good, Pondy. False
Yeah.
sense of security. I like it.
That's it. Lure him in.
Psychology.
Lure 'em
No,
in.
we're gonna be terrible.
There's no rain Sunday anymore.
We don't need it anymore. I checked this morning.
You're
So
correct.
Well,
we do this
there's
every
none
week.
now.
We do this
This
every
morning
week.
He's going to be doing the rain dance from now till Sunday.
Well, my rain dance clearly didn't work.
I'm really good at rain dances. One time I did one and my grandma's house flooded.
I'm not convinced that's a good thing and that you're
I
good.
know.
That's
Yeah,
not
so
good.
but if you ever do want a rain dance, hit me up.
You got your water pipes burst in your house.
Yeah.
What have you been doing around the Echuca, sort of Shepparton area over the last month or so? Have you been through Forbes in New South Wales?
He was in
keep that to
Sydney-
myself.
Sydney earlier, a couple months ago or something.
Was I?
Yeah.
Noose?
I was in Noosa.
Oh, Noosa. So yeah, you went through Sydney and then you ruined that, didn't you?
Dancing way
Yeah.
down.
As I flew over in the
What was
plane,
that?
I just got up in the aisle and just
Start
Yeah.
dancing.
worked my business.
Naughty
minutes.
Laninia Hill.
Yeah.
It's going Laninia Hill.
Unbelievable.
We're in shambles, man.
We're all over.
We're in shambles, man.
That's
Oh,
a
well,
well
machine.
The WOM. That's what we're calling ourselves now.
Yeah,
The one.
The WOM.
No, but in all seriousness, get down to Miss Parkfield. You'll see me, Cano, and Nico half nude.
We'll probably do the rain dance on the catwalk.
Don't turn the people off.
Well, there'll be three of us there now. Just me, Cano, and Poddy, and no one else will rock up.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
And Riley Payne will be there.
Oh, that's enough to
No,
bring
no.
him through the gates. That's enough to bring him
Oh,
through
and
the
Zaron
gates.
will be
Through
there
the
as well, I guess.
turnstiles.
Zaron too. And Sanjay, that bloke moisturised his legs. Have you touched his thighs? They are soft.
Maybe.
Are you shaving for Miss Parkfield, Nico?
My face or my body?
Everything.
Not my face. Gotta, keep the good looks going.
So are you meant to be like a bearded lady or something?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? He didn't keep it.
They exist, Geordie.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
I don't know what I'm doing
Look
yet.
at that.
Maybe. You'll have to wait and find out, won't you? Come to Miss Parkfield and you'll see.
We'll just walk in and Mel's waxing him 5 minutes before the show in the change rooms.
You
Wouldn't
don't
just be
get me
Mel.
KFC.
You're gonna be Miss Parkfield gate.
Parkfield game.
Oh,
Oh my god. Who's doing your makeup? Nico and Cano, and where you get your outfits from?
Mel's probably gonna do my makeup. She's happy to offer anyone else assistance if they want.
Yep.
Done. Good.
Yeah.
I'm borrowing some of Mel's stuff, so I'll have to find out what they are. But yeah, here we go.
I found out yesterday that there's 3 different costumes.
Yeah, because you don't read any of the messages I
No.
send.
Well, I wasn't
That's-
competing.
That's the wrong way ahead of you. See, up here, locked in.
Like I've also explained it to you like 5 times.
I'm buying my
No, you
costume
told me
tomorrow.
there was 3 categories.
Categories. What, are you supposed to wear the same thing every
No,
category?
I didn't
There's-
know that. I didn't know you
Why
walked
can't you?
3 different things. I thought you just wrote them down and the host read them out as you did like a catwalk, all of them at once.
What?
And watch me still
Grew
win.
up with Miss Universe.
Watch me still win. No, Cano, I don't watch Miss Universe. The only thing I've ever watched remote close is Little Miss Sunshine, the movie. You seen that movie?
Get out of here.
You never seen Miss Congeniality?
No, I'm a bloke.
You've been starved in your childhood, my friend. Starved.
All right, Mister. I quote Simpsons 24/7, and that's all I watched.
Nothing wrong with that.
Everyone stop listening. It's just us talking at the moment.
Standard.
Also, just quickly, most of you may know that we have the Parkfield Lotto running up again this year. There are a few more spots still available if you want to get in. Winner wins $250 a week, and it's the first Powerball draw, the first ball drawn out of the Lotto each Thursday night. So if you want a number 6, 19, 20, 21, 28, 31, 32, 33, and 35 are all still available.
Some good numbers in there.
Yeah, so there's good stuff you want to get in. If you want a slot, just contact Ant Hardy or contact one of us to put you into contact with Ant Hardy, and he can set you up with a number. Just $15 a week if you want to get involved. Cool. So anyone else out there they want to add? I'm done.
No, I've had enough of him. Time to get rid of him.
Oh.
This is the longest I've ever spoken to Nico, and I'm being serious. me and Nico actually had a fight in our first year. Do you
No,
remember?
not the first year.
Second year.
I was like, yeah, second or third.
No, I wasn't. Well, third year was last year.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, second year then.
Well, because you thought I hated you.
No, because we were both pissed and someone said, you two should fight. And we were like, okay.
And then I got Nick in a headlock where he goes, F off, bang, punches me in the face. I'm like, nah, he goes, F off, bang, punches me in the face again. I'm like,
What
"Yeah, yeah, you are, bang, punches me in the face again.
So clearly you haven't changed in 2 years because you're still putting people in headlocks, Poddy.
No, he had me. No, I didn't have him in a headlock.
I had you in a headlock at the first and then you got out of it.
Yeah, because I'm an athlete.
I'll let you win.
I'm a freaking athlete. Anyway. So everyone's done? All right, so I feel like we haven't been
Yeah.
specifying this, but you know how we do like a poll question every week?
Yes.
That's on our Instagram.
I feel like it has been mentioned, but yes.
I don't feel like it has been recently. I had to listen. But yeah, so go to our Instagram at ParkfieldCC_.
Sounds right.
Yep. Give us a follow. Yep.
We actually got a lot of followers.
Do we?
Must be down.
Yeah. I think it's like
How
We
do
get more, we
How
get
do we
more
find
now.
our results? We've got 200 followers.
we're on 187. Get us to 200.
Yeah, look, if this gets to
200K.
200, if this gets to 200 by Miss Parkfield, I'll do a nudie run around Parkfield Oval.
Don't We don't want followers. We don't want it.
Stop following our page.
I'll do a
won't.
nudie run with jocks on.
No, nudie
Don't
run, man.
follow our page.
Still no.
All right. Anyway, just whatever. I don't know. Yeah, the question this week is who's going to win?
Did
this
you do the
Parkfield?
results from last week?
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, landslide. Everyone would rather fight 10 ducks that look like horses than one duck that looks like a horse. That was a dumb question. Who
Yeah.
came up with that one?
Congratulations to the
Positive.
3 people that thought they could fight a horse-sized duck.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. One of them was Yassas,
Yeah.
who we haven't seen in years. I hope he listens though. Miss him. No, it was good on that trip away we had to Geelong where we played.
Did
It was
you
good
count?
value.
Yeah.
It was good value. And then I think the other 2 were non-Parkfield people.
No,
Excellent.
it was Bruce and Tegan.
I'll back him. I'll back him.
Yep.
I'll
Should I
back
go?
him.
I'll go ask Bruce what her thoughts were now.
Bruce, a horse-sized duck would beat the crap out of you. I'm not even kidding. Swear to God.
I'll be honest. I'm scared of ducks, let alone horse size. Like, you see those things, man. When you get too close to them on the pond, they come at you, mate. They come at you.
They're harmless, mate.
Well, maybe the mighty ducks, but actual ducks.
Ooh, got him.
Oh, just a quick one.
Oh,
One of my first years as an apprentice on the golf course. One of our other workmates, there was a duck, on the golf course, obviously. It was a big, those bigger ones. And he's like, I'm gonna go up and catch it. So he's like,
geese.
okay, well,
But yeah, I was
Cool.
gonna say a geese.
oh, whatever, No, it was a duck. But anyway. But he's like, I'm gonna go up and try catch it. I'm like, yeah, righto, mate. All of us stand there. He goes up, he's about a meter off from them. Duck flies up, hits him in the face, and he starts running around. So he's like, get off me. It was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, you should have been there.
Yeah, you should have been there. You should have been there, mate. It was great.
Oh man. Now go on track host.
where are we playing this week? Are we doing
Yeah.
Field.
So Saturday, the first are playing HSD, not at HSD. The game has been moved to Parkfield. The second 11 will be playing HSD as well at Parkfield, but on the Sunday. That's been moved due to HSD's unplayable ground. Turf 5 will be playing at Limbrook against Limbrook on the Saturday. One day ones will be playing Narry Warren at Berwick Fields Primary School. That's a small ground, I'm pretty sure. Could be some big schools there. Geordie, where are the girls playing?
So Shield doesn't have a game this week, so they've got like the T20 grand final on, which we unfortunately didn't make. But the twos will be playing Elstonwick. It was meant to be at Parkfield, but because of the twos game change, it will now be at Tatterson at 1:30. Check, are the under 18s playing? Let's have a look.
Friday.
Yeah. No, under 18s, under 18 girls, they're playing Tuesday against Washington Park at Parkfield.
Ah.
Ooh,
Excellent.
that'd be good.
While we're
What's that,
training?
Wednesday?
And yeah, I think so. 5 o'clock it starts. So yeah, get down and training early. Watch a couple overs.
So the under 10s are playing on Friday night
Hallam.
at Hallam Rec Reserve.
Excellent. Hallam, new team in the comp, I reckon, as well, because there was a bye in there. So Hallam's come up to fill that void. Happy days. Well done, Hallam, for getting a side up.
Lovely. Oh, I was going to say something that I shouldn't say. No, let's bully him back out. Let's beat him so bad they quit the league.
Yeah, smashing kids. Drive their faces into the crowd. Yeah.
Beat him so bad they quit. Stuff him.
Jesus Christ.
We're not here to make friends. You don't make friends with salad.
Cheese and rice.
Shooting rats.
Yeah, all right.
God, we're gonna have no sponsors after this episode.
I'm done.
What a guy. Hey, trust me. I would ask
I
Gary.
reckon finish with a poll question here, Poddy.
I said it before. Who's
No,
gonna win
you
this
didn't.
Parkfield?
No, you didn't.
You definitely didn't say it, but go ahead, say it again.
It's
Say it
only
again, then.
recorded, and we can just read back. Yeah, whoever will put up who you gonna think's been who you think is gonna win this Parkfield. C Pond, S Cannon, N Jeffrey, Z Chanel, S Kahawate,
Number
C
one.
Hill, and Pain. Yeah.
Lovely.
Off the dome. Off the dome. And go check out my write-ups. There's 2 more write-ups tomorrow. And a little hint, one of them is about Pat Hill, the host.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, there's only one contestant left.
So the last 2 will be myself and Paddy Hill, the host.
Did my dad send in a photo?
No, but I've got one.
Oh,
I've got to use. I don't know what I'm
Oh
going to use.
dear. This
It is hilarious.
Bonnie may not make Miss
oh
Parkfield.
I
god.
might not. He honestly might kill me before Miss Parkfield happens. So,
we can only hope. I mean,
excuse me?
we can only hope.
I would
Hope that doesn't happen. I mean,
We can double down. Nah, beautiful. So yeah, stay tuned for that tomorrow, and then I'll give you a day off just to mentally prepare on Friday, and then straight into the comp on Saturday.
Love it.
Love it. Good stuff, guys.
Well, we'll have the poll up Friday, so that can be their content for that day.
There you go. Bulk content. Should we post these? Should we post these on Instagram stories maybe as well? These write-ups.
I don't know if they're maybe.
Too meaty.
Yeah.
Bit too meaty for the Insta story.
Yeah.
2 slides.
For your feet. Anyway.
I don't even think Cano's photo is like appropriate for our
Oh,
Instagram
no,
story.
take it down.
Correct.
You can see the whole meat and 2 veg. Anyway. 3 veg?
Moving on. Moving on.
Alright. See you boys. And Jordan.
Bye.
See ya.
Hey guys.